Happy new now, everyone, because the time is now. The time is always now. And as we come into this new year and we say goodbye to the old year, I wanted to remind you of a few key principles of the law of assumption, including there is only ever now. So that's what we're doing today. Welcome to my channel, which is dedicated to simplifying the amazing law of assumption principles as taught by the wonderful Neville, because it is the stories that we tell predominantly that will create our reality and our experiences in this third dimension. So if you want to have a better experience, you got to learn to tell better stories, and that's where this channel can help, and that's why I am here. If you would like support with that, with rewriting any of your stories to experience a better reality, I have law of assumption coaching. I also have a free self-concept course and a paid version of that course where I will take you through it. And my book, I Am Money, Assume a New Story and Enjoy More Money. You'll find all of those details in the box below this video or at my website, youaretheone.com.au. Happy new now, everyone, because that is what this moment is. Even though at this time we will be celebrating the end of 2023 and the beginning of 2024. But I wanted to make this video because I wanted to remind you of what you know to be true, because this may be a moment where we forget what we already know and fall into believing the structures of reality which are based on time and space. And that is essential so that we can have this wonderful third dimensional experience. So by all means, celebrate the new year and the end of the old year and do whatever it is that you do in order to celebrate that milestone in time and space. But it's also really important to remember the cause of time and space and to not fall into the trap of believing that the structures of reality are what is real and that we are subject to them. Because this new year is, and every new year is, just based on an astrological event. Consciousness, as you know, is the cause of reality, and reality is the reflection of consciousness. What can happen at this point in time is that we can slip out of what we know to be true and fall into believing the structures of reality. And essentially what we're doing is we're celebrating the structures of reality. We're celebrating the astrological events. Nothing wrong with that, of course. But if you are celebrating these astrological events and the structures of time and space, it's also important to remember and remind yourself what is always and forever causing what occurs within the structures of time and space. As we celebrate events in reality and we celebrate specific dates and times, we can fall into believing that these dates and times are somehow more significant than any other date and time. They are not any more significant than any other moment. The reason being is, in consciousness, there is no time, and the only moment that exists is this moment now. And this moment now is always the moment of pure potentiality. What happens at this time of year is we can easily fall into past and future thinking. We forget this moment. We're now looking over 2023 and we're looking forward to 2024. And what happens when we do that is we start thinking of. We're thinking of what happened in 2023. We're thinking of what we want to happen in 2024. And if you've been studying law of assumption for some time, you will know that when you are thinking of something, you are separate to it. Therefore, it remains at a distance to you. You have no control over it. You have no dominion over it. One of the founding principles of law of assumption is to think from the end. Now, you can think from the end of something that happened in 2023, and you can think from the end of something that you'd like to happen in 2024. So if there are things in the previous year, 2023, that you weren't happy with, that you would like to revise, you can't do that from thinking of it. Same with 2024. If you're thinking of things that you want to achieve, you are separate to them. They are going to be at a distance. And that's why so many people have the experience of writing a list of what they want to achieve and then not fulfilling it because they're thinking of it. You cannot create from the place of thinking of something because you're separate to it. All events, all potentials are occurring now. So we must think from that now. Now is all there is. There is no time in consciousness. Everything is happening now. All potentials exist now, and that is where you want to create from. So if you're wanting to achieve or create things in this new year, do it from the position or the perspective of I am. I am enjoying peak fitness now. I am in the job that I love now. I am in this amazing, wonderful new relationship now. I am living in my dream home now. I am enjoying the wealth that I've always dreamed of now. You're doing it now, and it's happening now because all potential exists in the now, and this moment is all there is. There is only now. So happy new now. The important part to remember in these important dates, or these significant dates that we celebrate in this third dimension, is to always remind yourself first that consciousness is the one and only reality, and in consciousness there is no time, there is no space, there only is. What is? There is infinite pure potentials, and you can choose, and you have the freedom to choose from an infinite number of potentials. But of course you do it now, and you think from that state of already having it now. If you're not currently in a relationship in your physical form now and you'd like to be, you have to be thinking from the potential of already being in that relationship, because there is a version of you who already is in that potential of reality, but it's just not solidified. It hasn't, formed into your direct reality. You do not have to wait another 365 days to get what you want. It all happens now. And so that is why for me, I didn't actually celebrate New Year's. I went over to my cousin's house. We had some drinks. It was lovely. We just kind of sat around. And then I came home and had a cuddle with Dora and went to bed. I didn't do any listing of 2023, and I didn't do any planning for 2024, because I am working with my now. I'm working with reality now. And this moment is just as significant as every other moment. And I didn't want to give this moment any more significance to any other moment. Every moment is a happy new moment, meaning it's a pure potential. I have the potential and the freedom to create a new reality in this moment. So remember those two things. Time is now. There is no time in consciousness. Everything is now. Whatever you want is now, and whatever you're wanting, if you are planning on creating a list for 2024, do it from the perspective of I am. You must be thinking from the state of already having achieved it. Whatever is on your list of what you'd like to achieve for this year, put that list in the present tense. Put it in the now, that you have already done it, you've already achieved it. You are infinite potential in human form, having a human experience, but this moment is pure potentiality. We are not subject to specific and significant dates in reality. They are just there as potential milestones. Go and have yourself a good time, celebrate, do whatever it is that you want to do, but do not fixate on those dates, because every moment is as beautiful and significant as the next. There is only now, and it is not subject to an astrological event. So with that said, with that in mind, happy new now, enjoy your now, be here now, think from now, create from now. With that said, please remember you are the amazing creators of your reality. You are the superstars of your show. You are the producers, the writers, the directors, and the actors in your movie. What you assume to be true will be so. So assume the best for you. Assume the best for everyone in your movie too. You will have an amazing life and an amazing year. This is my wish, my prayer, and my vision. I think I messed that up for you and for me too. Thank you for being here, everyone. Thank you for your support of my channel. I love reading your comments. If you'd like to subscribe, I'd love to have you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.